Hey, you know Python really changes the game for many developers, whether you are just starting or a seasoned pro. So, let's jump right in and talk about operators and conditionals because they're pretty darn important. When you are coding in Python, it's kind of like baking a cake. You need the right ingredients and know how to get the perfect outcome. Operators are one of those key ingredients. They're symbols like pluses, minuses, and even percentage symbols that make your code do stuff, execute operations, or help compare. Just like in a cooking recipe, using the wrong operator could make things messy, right? Let's talk about arithmetic operators because they're the most common. Addition plus plus will always give you a sum. Subtraction minus dash gives you what remains after takeaway. You've got multiplication asterisk for replication, right division for equal partition, and floor division for even shares. Oh, and don't forget modulus %, which tells you what's left after division. It's like serving ice cream after dividing it among friends. Then we've got comparison operators. They're the matchmakers. Comparing values using is equal to asks if they're exactly the same. Is equal to checks for inequality where nothing is equal. Is when one value is bigger, while asks for the smaller. Is equal to and happy smiley are the ones helping you find values within a specific range. They are super useful, especially when dealing with arrays or grades on a test. Swiveling to logical operators and or not are like the life coaches of your code. And needs both conditions to be true, kind of checking for two friends' birthdays falling on the same day to go to a party together. Or requires at least one of its conditions to pass, similar to inviting friends if it's your birthday or they have nothing better to do. Not is interesting, it does exactly what it says, negating conditions, like saying no to pineapple on pizza. It's all about managing your code's flow, kind like directing scenes in a movie. You've got bitwise operators, right? They're the ninja warriors of your code, dealing with individual bits of data at super-duper speeds, which is usually reserved for more expert-level stuff. These could involve tricky things like setting specific flags or checking if a number is odd or even. It's like being given a single piece of Lego and finding all the things you can possibly build with just one. Then, there are the assignment operators is equal to and plus is equal to, which are your code's version of getting promoted, helping you give credit to yourself or others. If we continue this conversation, we can talk about identity and membership operators as well, which help your code check for identical objects or elements in a list or string. After getting through operators, it's time to dive into conditions. Conditionals like if, elif, and the final else are your code's decision-making skills. They allow your code to flow and take decisions based on truthful conditions, like choosing between hot or cold when feeling hot, or being chilly instead. Within these, nested if can be visualized like a mother inside a nest, each level checking nested conditions. While is like saying I will keep doing this, as long as this is true. And for is more of a loop, akin to going on a field trip where you do something a specific number of times or iterate over a collection. You see, using all these operators and conditionals doesn't just make your code do tasks faster, it helps it do them right with less chance of errors. It's not a bad deal to learn more about these, right? Take your time exploring and playing around. Python has a wealth of knowledge to offer, and it's all about getting started with its help. And before we wrap things up, here's a little tip. Whenever you want to keep up with the latest in Python, visit neeraj.qzz.io subscribe to TechLab and stay techy always.